Right, next up, probably the biggest piece of news this week.
Definitely.
Is Mythic Games have announced Solomon Kane.
Yes, and the painter, Seb Levine, has been showing off some painted stuff. Now, I had the good fortune to see this man work at Essen last year.
Yeah.
He is a master painter. He does beautiful work, and he has actually posted a ton of this to actually show off to everybody.
Oh, wow.
So now, this is the man himself.
That's Solomon Kane.
Yeah, Solomon Kane. He's the archetypal witch hunter, isn't he?
Yeah. He was written by the same guy who wrote the Conan books.
Yes. Whose name is?
Robert E. Howard?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it. I was going to say Arthur C. Clarke.
I'm glad he didn't ask me, because I probably would have said J.K. Rowling.
Oh, no.
No. But, yeah, this is Solomon Kane.
Yeah.
There was a movie about him a while ago, but we do not talk of it. He goes around the world fighting evil from Puritan-era England to the jungles of Africa.
Yes.
You remember the Van Helsing movie?
Yes.
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
If you ever wondered why a monster hunter in the employ of the Catholic Church dresses like a 17th century English Protestant, that's why.
Oh, so is it partially derived from Solomon
They basically
Kane?
took his look and went, let's dress Hugh Jackman up as Solomon Kane.
It actually worked. It looked pretty damn good on camera.
Yeah. Now, Solomon Kane, is there been more than one movie of Solomon Kane?
No, I think there's only been the one movie.
Yeah.
Never in a TV series around like that.
I'm thinking Citizen Kane. That's what I'm thinking.
Completely different.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just,
brain misfire.
I had a brain misfire there. Yeah, so Solomon Kane. But there's been a recent movie with Solomon Kane.
In 2006.
In 2006. No, I didn't hear bad things about it, so I'm definitely going to watch it.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it twice, actually, and to tell you what I thought of it, I cannot remember a single scene.
You can't remember a single scene?
No, it was that forgettable.
I remember loads from Van Helsing.
Van Helsing was not a good movie, but it was memorable and fun.
Yeah.
I can't remember a single thing of Solomon Kane.
Oh, we'll have to watch it. Maybe blindfolded Justin with drinks.
Watch a movie blindfolded. Do you understand how this works?
I love the miniatures they've come up with for this.
Yeah.
They are absolutely astonishing. Look at that.
Yes.
Very nice paint job on this one. The muscle definition is gorgeous.
I think that might be Solomon Kane's friend and partner, who is a witch doctor type.
Yes. Yeah.
Although I don't know how much they'll be keeping to how true they'll be keeping to the source material for that.
Oh, if I know these guys, they'll be close, and they'll go way beyond. If you remember, basically it was a similar team was behind Conan.
Yeah.
And they didn't just scratch the surface of Conan; they went all the way into Conan. And you will no doubt you will see the same here. They're going to unlock aspects of Solomon Kane that are just going to blow our minds, even from the gameplay perspective. Yeah. Because the gameplay of this is the bit that is really, really intriguing me.
Do we know scale yet?
Well, wait. Before you move on to scale,
32 mil.
Let me talk about gameplay.
Okay.
Because the scale is relevant, but compared to the gameplay, it's irrelevant.
Okay.
The big like if you thought blindfolds were cool and innovative, in this we all play citizen. We all play Solomon Kane.
Okay.
Okay, but we all play different parts of him.
What?
Relax. You're not going
different
to
aspects of his personality.
Aspects of it, yes, not Willie's feet, head, arms.
No,
but aspects of his
the
personality.
Megazord from Power Rangers.
that is a wonderful idea.
I am left leg.
I have a wonderful image now of just like the Megazord with a Puritan hat and.
I just have the inside of Warren's head tuned in at the minute. I'll be the pointy bit.
You play aspects of the personality.
Okay.
Okay.
So how does that translate onto tabletop play?
Well, that is what we are about to find out.
Okay.
So you some of us might play as I'm guessing here, but as his pride or his sense of
righteousness
or something like that, so it'll be really, really interesting. And why I think this is fascinating is because it's going to allow you to flesh out a miniature in ways that you typically never get to flesh out a miniature. Normally A miniature is just a representative of 3D space.
Yes.
4D if you want to include time in there. But really all it does is you have your little set of rules which just guide how he moves and how he swings his sword. Okay?
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. It's great fun. Alright? But for a completely different gaming experience, if we're all playing parts of his personality, shards of what actually makes him there, think of how deep the experience of that is going to be as we basically bounce off one another and determining what his next actions and stuff is going to be, and the reasoning behind that as different aspects of his personality kick in.
Especially as it's been a long time since I read Solomon Kane, but he's a very dour character, very somber character, not very given to emotion.
Does he complain a lot?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
You want to get me a Puritan hat now?
But think about this, Justin. Yeah. This is effectively like a dream come true for me and you, because we effectively get to become numbskulls. So we can live in his head and pull his little levers of what he's going to do.
I'd never want to live with you anywhere. No. It's not because of Warren. It's because I think I would murder Warren.
No, you guys might like to dig out an old article I once wrote for the website. I needed to do something quickly. I went, what have I played recently? Everyone is John was the only thing I had, and it's a party game,
right?
A party role-playing game where you each take on a personality within the mind of this one poor John.
Yes.
And you're all just in his head, and you have to roll to see who is in control of him, and you each have your aim of what you want to make John to do. So as GM running the game, I might make John wake up in a football stadium. Actually, this happened in the game a friend of mine ran. He had John wake up in a football stadium, and by the end of it, John had this idea to try and take over the island of Manhattan, declare himself the emperor of the Empire of John, and was swimming across the Hudson.
That's incredible, because if I was playing the game, all that's entering in my mind is the mountain of minis that I still need painted. Right.
We actually did something similar to this with a D&D character once.
Right.
First game of D&D I ever played, we had a wizard. And our John was playing it.
Yes.
Another mate of ours, Kevin, was playing it. And they were both playing the one character. So the wizard was possessed by a demon. So there was two players playing one character, and they had to roll off to see what was happening.
And was it interesting?
It was incredibly interesting whenever we went to interrogate someone. John was sitting there going, okay, I'd like to ask him some questions. Kevin was sitting there going, no, I'm going to set his feet on fire.
Right, okay. We will wait and see what the gameplay of Solomon
I don't think
Kane
it's going to be anything like that, what we just said.
No.